We are of the opinion that everyone should have their home paid off and paid off as fast as possible. But choosing the right loan to accomplish that can be confusing. That's because people ultimately make decisions based on what they believe to be true, not necessarily what is true. This video will help you separate fact from fiction, so you can learn how to pay off your home in the fastest, safest manner possible. By the end of this video, you will learn a few things about mortgages that could change how you look at your money for the rest of your life. To begin, let's take a little quiz. True or false? A large down payment will save you more money on your mortgage over time than a small down payment. A 15-year mortgage will save more money over time than a 30-year mortgage. Making extra principal payments saves you money. The interest rate is the main factor in determining the cost of a mortgage. You are more secure having your home paid off than financed 100%. If you answered true to any of these questions, you will want to watch the rest of this video. Many mortgage decisions are commonly made by looking at payment amount and interest rate. While these factors are important, there are several other factors that also must be considered. To help understand how these factors might ultimately impact you, we will introduce you to 3 fictitious couples. Each couple has the same goal, having their home paid off. They each believe their method is the best. The first couple is the free and clears. They have paid off their mortgage, so they do not have to make any monthly mortgage payments. The second couple is the owe-it-alls. They could have paid cash for their home like the free and clears, but decided to keep their money and invest it in a safe account so they could access it in case they ever needed to. Although they owe it all on their mortgage, they have no other debt. The third couple is the pay extras. They make extra principal payments every month in hopes of paying their mortgage off as soon as possible. So which of these couples do you think is in the best position? Let's explore several mortgage aspects to find out how they impact our couples. One area people often forget to consider when financing is inflation. If you have a fixed payment today of $2,000 a month, what will that same $2,000 buy in 10, 20, or 30 years? Assuming an inflation rate of 3%, $2,000 will only buy $823.97 of goods in 30 years. Let's apply what this means to you and your mortgage. Making a fixed mortgage payment of $2,000 today feels like $2,000, but in 30 years, it will only feel like you are paying $823. So the mortgage payments you make in the early years of your mortgage feel more painful because they are your most valuable dollars. So let's check in on the couples. The free and clears gave their most valuable dollars to the bank up front. The pay extras voluntarily give the bank their best dollars on top of their required mortgage payment every chance they get. The owe-it-alls have a monthly mortgage payment that allows them to give the bank payments that are worth less and less each month while keeping their money invested to potentially offset the impact of inflation. Key concept: your home actually costs you more the faster you pay it off because you are doing so with your most valuable dollars. Most people make a large down payment to reduce their monthly payments and save interest. But does their down payment earn them any interest? No. This loss is called opportunity cost. Key concept: opportunity cost. If you lose $1 that you did not have to lose, you not only lose that dollar, but you also lose what that dollar could have earned for you had you been able to keep it. What would the free and clears down payment be worth had they been able to keep it and invest it? Let's put some math behind this concept and take a deeper look. Assume each of the couples bought a $300,000 home. The free and clears made the biggest down payment possible, which was the entire $300,000. The pay extras did not have enough up front, so they accelerate the principal payments by paying extra each month. The owe-it-alls put the least amount down and financed as long as possible. Assuming an investment rate of 8%, the $300,000 that the owe-it-alls invested would grow to be worth $3,280,719 in 30 years. If they could borrow the $300,000 at a lower rate, they will keep the difference. The $300,000 down payment that the free and clears made, however, earns no interest. So, if the free and clears cannot sell their home in 30 years for $3,280,719, they made a minor financial error. Rather than paying cash for their home, the Owe-it-alls invested their entire $300,000. So they now must make monthly mortgage payments. However, the interest portion of their payment is deductible. This deduction reduces their cost of borrowing significantly. The free and clears, on the other hand, paid their entire $300,000 down, giving away the control of the money to the bank. They are now able to invest the after-tax monthly amount they would have otherwise given the mortgage company. However, since they have no mortgage interest deductions, they will have to assume a higher investment risk than the Owe-it-alls. So with the understanding that money used for down payments earns no interest and is controlled by the bank and reduces tax deductions, what is the ideal amount to put down when purchasing a home? Nothing. Key concept. Remember, if you finance, you transfer interest to the lending institution for the privilege of using their money. If you pay cash, you save interest expense, but you lose interest income as well, because that money is not earning anything for you. The money in your home earns zero. Most people today consider their home one of their largest investments. Let's see if it's a good place to put your money. Assume that the free and clears home is worth $300,000 today, and that they bought it 7 years ago for $229,000 and have put about $25,000 into improving their property. Their rate of return would be in the neighborhood of 2.41%. Would you consider this a good return? When you add in property taxes and insurance, it looks even worse. You may be thinking we forgot that your house is appreciating. Let's assume the free and clears, the pay extras, and the Owe-it-alls live next door to one another in identical homes with identical values. Whose house will appreciate the fastest? The fact is, they will all appreciate exactly the same. Making larger down payments or extra monthly payments does not make your home worth any more. Key concept. Your home appreciates the same whether you have paid it off or financed 100%. Remember that the Owe-it-alls chose to borrow the entire $300,000 for their home, so they could invest the $300,000 they had into a safe account. Supposing the interest rate on their mortgage is 6%, what rate of return would they have to earn on their investments to break even? On the surface, it looks like 6%, but it's actually only 4.2%, assuming they are in a 31% income tax bracket. Why? Because of the mortgage interest deduction. Imagine they would only need to net around 4.2% for them to control the money rather than the bank. Key concept. Net cost to borrow equals your loan rate less your tax bracket. If you receive a mortgage interest deduction, it reduces the investment risk you have to earn on your money for you to be in control.